Ladies and gentle gamers, welcome back to To Be Determined. Today we are once again trying to guess your guys' skyblock levels. So if you guys want to join in and have a chance for your profile to be reviewed, make sure to join the Discord linked in the description. And all you gotta do is post your skycrypt in the profile reviews channel and you have a chance to be chosen. If you want to be chosen guaranteed, make sure to check out the join button down below. If you get the T3 membership for $5, you get guaranteed access into these videos. Or you can tune into my live streams. I stream right here on YouTube, and you have a chance to win a tier 3 membership for free every month. But without further ado, let's jump into it. Okay, so this first profile has a ton of overflow farming XP. 600 million overflow farming XP, and they're not combat 60 yet. So this person really likes to farm, really likes to mine, but they're not into combat too much, which is where the majority of XP comes from, is from combat. So if they're not into combat, they're probably missing quite a bit. But there is 800 magical power on this profile, 350 pet score, so they got to be pretty rich in spite of them not doing too much combat stuff. Missing a couple trophy fish still. They've already got the golden in less than 200 catches. That's kind of crazy. Not bad at all. And then yeah, only cat of 30. That's honestly better than I expected for combat 54, but this is a pretty decent profile, I would say. They do have fishing 40 as well. Question comes in on whether or not it's an Iron Man profile, because if it's Iron Man, they probably got museumed items and that'll be a good chunk of XP. But if it's a regular profile, I'd say this is over 300 just because of the pet score and magical power. They've probably poured a bit of money into that in spite of the low combat level. They may not have too high on slayers is what I'm thinking. That is one of the things that we do not see here. Here it is. So they do have zombie level 9, spider level 9, wolf 7, enderman 7. They haven't completed the rift. They're only vamp level 3, so they haven't completed the rift yet. And they haven't killed a T4 vamp yet either. At least of these pictures being taken. This was a week ago, so it's possible they've done it now. But I'm guessing they've got to be somewhere in either low 300s or high 200s. And I want to say along the lines of 280-ish, just because of the missing combat stuff. Feel like that's a pretty fair guess. They have a ton of powder though, and they're already hard the mountain 10. I don't know. Let's do like 320, maybe. I think 320 is a pretty good guess. And this is cider size profile. It looks like he's disabled API recently, so it only shows him at level 27. Or wait, this is the bingo profile. Hold up. There we go. He's level 332. Okay. Not bad, not bad. We were pretty close. 12 levels off isn't bad at all. I just want to see what his bestiary was, because that's probably a big factor. 221. Okay. In spite of being pretty low combat, he's got really good bestiary. So I'm guessing he's probably leaving some of that to claim for G-Drag. No, he already has G-Drag. Interesting. There must be something else that's missing. I mean, the combat is a big part. Forging 28. Probably museum or something along those lines if I had to gamble. But not bad. Very good profile. Okay, this profile is a lot lower level. Probably in the high 100s or low 100s. Somewhere in the 100 range is where I'm leaning. Enchanting 53, so they haven't maxed enchanting yet, so gotta be somewhat lower, but it's probably a newer profile that is really grinding in that case, because I already have 659 magical power. That's pretty decent, but they're probably time gated by this enchanting XP is what I'm guessing. Are the mountain tier 5 though? That's not super crazy. Bronze hunter, pretty close to silver hunter. They just need obfuscated 3 and karate fish. So that'll be a good chunk of XP for them as well. Very close to cat of 27. They just need like 2,000 XP. And slayers aren't too bad. They haven't done blaze yet, but they're almost done with the rift. Very nice, very nice. Okay, they have done rift. So I'm leaning like higher 100s off of that specifically. I want to say like 160, but that's probably, I don't know. I always feel like that's too low. But with this pet score and magical power, we'll say 180. 180 is a pretty good area to be in, I think. I should have stuck with 160. This is Zuzu's account. That is a banger skin, by the way. I gotta say it. But at the time of these pictures being taken, he was level 167. So we're 13 levels off. Still in a pretty good range. I will take that. If we can stay within 20 levels of these lower level profiles, that's pretty good because you can be like anywhere across the spectrum on these low level profiles. Okay, this profile doesn't have mining maxed, but they've got like 30 mil overflow combat and farming. Forging 32. Seems like they haven't done too much. I mean, they don't have too much overflow and they haven't done mining. They've got really good magical power though. Almost 1400. 300 pet score as well. Heart of the Mountain tier 9. That's kind of crazy to be Heart of the Mountain tier 9 and not even mining 60. Wow. Okay. I respect the hustle. Gold Hunter stage. So they still got some diamonds to get here, but they've done a good chunk of work to get gold. Pretty good Slayer XP. They have not done the Rift yet. They do not have Vampire Slayer unlocked, so they have not done the Rift. So that's like a loss of quite a few levels just right there. That's at least 10 levels lower than we're gonna think it is. Pretty good minion slots. 88% is really nice. Okay, so I'm kind of thinking it's gotta be close to 380-ish. I don't think it's over 400. Like, there's no way. I mean, just based off all of this, it makes me think that, but again, right here, not very high Slayers, actually. I think I was thinking way too high. 300-ish. It's kind of more where I'm leaning now. They don't have very high Slayers. We can't see their kata level, though. If we could see their kata level, I suspect it would be pretty high, because that seems to be where a lot of their effort goes in. Kata doesn't give a ton of overflow XP, so that's kind of why I'm guessing that's where they're spending most of their time, because they've got really good gear and stuff. It's just they do not have the mining levels or the overflow XP to show for it. So I'm guessing they're probably closer to Kata 50, somewhere along those lines. So that alone, I want to say 320, but I feel like that's possibly too low, but I doubt it with the amount of mining and Slayers that they're missing. So let's go with 320. And this is Fakeway's profile. At the time of these pictures being taken, he was level 325. Fakeway is one of our T3 members, so shout out to him for joining the determination. Again, if you guys want to be guaranteed in these videos, all you got to do is check out the join button down below. T3 members get guaranteed access. But let's take a look at his dungeons real quick. Only Kata 35. Wow, that's actually really surprising. I don't know where all this XP is coming from then. Again, I think I underestimated the minions. He's got really good minions. That's probably where a lot of it is. Not super crazy on the bestiary, but the minions are a ton of XP, and I never think of how much XP they are. So very nice profile. That is a lot of T12s right there. Very clean, very clean. Okay, this profile has a lot of overflow taming XP, but they haven't hit taming 60 yet. Very close to mining 60. Pretty low on the combat though, so that's kind of interesting. I'm leaning less than level 200 for sure. 780 magical power. That's better than I was expecting. Little under 200 pet score. That checks out. Heart of the Mountain tier 9, again, very close to tier 10 and not quite mining 60. That's still crazy. Bronze Hunter gear acquired. They have not done Rift yet. They haven't gone to the Crimson Isle yet, or at least haven't done Blaze Slayer. So that is understandable. They have gone to the Crimson Isle because they have Bronze Trophy Hunter, but haven't done Blaze Slayer. 521 unique minions. Yeah, I'm leaning pretty low on this. Kata 27. Okay, so I want to say it's definitely in that range of 200. It could be a little bit over, a little bit under, but the lower fishing levels kind of doesn't make me want to go too high, and they haven't done Rift yet either, so that's a pretty big deal. I'm gonna go, it feels weird to go like 180 here, but they haven't done their mining XP maxed out, and that's like a whole 40 XP right there. Plus they don't have overflow taming XP, or they don't have taming 60 yet, so I'm gonna lean like 180 here. I guessed a little bit low. Should have gone over 200. TC8 is level 210, same level he was at the time those pictures were taken, and I'm curious where all of that XP is coming from. I'm like missing 30 levels in my head right now. There's a lot of collections missing here too. Is this an Iron Man profile? It is not. I don't know what I'm missing then. Maybe he's gotten some gold medals or something like that. And there is the possibility that he has done a bit of Rift and just hasn't gotten to Vamp Slayer yet, so that is also a thing that could be going on here. But very good profile. 30 levels under for me. That's not great. Okay, this next profile is a lot higher level. Foraging 33. That is a lot of overflow combat. 342 million overflow combat is kind of insane. Wow. Okay. 1400 magical power. Nearly 400 pet score. Wow. Okay, so they're very close to maxed on that. Are the Mountain tier 10? as expected. Only Silver Hunter. Okay. They're missing Manta Ray, Moldfin, Karate. Yeah, they're missing quite a few golds, but they're about halfway to it seems like. Something like that. Kata 45 and got all the Slayers maxed, including the Rift Slayer Vamp. So pretty high levels here. 400 plus, I think, for sure. This, honestly, it looks a lot like my profile did a couple months ago, except they have a ton of overflow combat. So I'm guessing their bestiary's got to be pretty crazy, but 1600 Enderman levels is kind of nice. Kata 45 though. I want to say over 400. Like, there's no way it's under 400, right? I don't think there's any way. I think I want to say like 410. I'm level 442, and they've got a kata level, or they've got one kata level underneath where I'm at, but they're also missing trophies as well and a lot of powder. So I think they've got pet score on me, maybe. They've got to be a little bit under. I'm thinking 410, I feel like, is a pretty good guess here. But the powder, the amount of powder that's under probably makes it a little bit worse. So let's say like 402. Dude, we were so close. Shout out to Rail, been in the YouTube chat quite a bit recently. Really appreciate that. But he's only one level underneath where we guessed. Less than half a level underneath where we guessed. So very nice profile. Very nice, very nice. 27 billion coin net worth. He's got more net worth than I do, but that is the closest we've been all day. Hopefully we'll get one that's right on at some point today, but if not, I can live with that. Okay, this profile is a lot lower level. Man, okay. I'm leaning like already in between 100, 200. Probably lower. 12 pets, but 30 pet score. That means they've got some dupe pets, I think, and probably a lot of them are not legendary from what I can gather right there. Are the Mountain Tier 4, haven't gotten Bronze Trophy Hunter yet. They do have Kata 26 already, so that's pretty decent. A little bit of Slayers done. E-Man 5, so they probably got the Juju so they could do Kata. That makes sense. 58 unique minions. This is really low. I'm going to say less than 100 probably. Like, I don't know. This could be legitimately, this could be like 60 or 80, or it could be like up to 120. Their magical power, we don't see their magical power here. So it really depends on that and how much they've museumed, are the big two here. But I honestly, I want to say like level 70. I should have gone a little bit higher. Tyranny was level 92 at the point that these pictures were taken, still level 92. That's crazy. He's got like the same dungeons level, I think, as combat. One level under. He's combat 27, kata 26. That's pretty wild. Let's see what his magic power is. Only 200. Okay, I thought it was going to be a little bit higher than that. I don't know where all this XP is coming from then. Maybe museum? Is this soulbound? I don't think it's soulbound, so it's not museum. How about bestiary? Yeah, he's already got like 88 bestiary milestones, so that's a lot higher than I expected it to be. I just see these low profiles and don't think they'll like even attempt to go to the garden or do any fishing at all, which I guess he does have fishing 18, so probably should have guessed a little bit higher based off of that. But wow, to be at F7, like at least have the requirements for it before you're even level 100 is pretty wild. But we saw some pretty cool profiles today. Thank you everyone for submitting. Again, if you guys want to submit, make sure to join the Discord linked in the description or check out the join button down below. That's going to be all for me. I hope you guys enjoyed. Make sure to drop a like, subscribe, and I'll catch you in the next one. Have an amazing rest of your day, and God bless.